I guess I never expected to say this, but in these days and times that we're living, it's unavoidable. You can't escape it. As of 2 weeks ago, Chatmon's Books ceased being an online bookstore or mobile bookstore or whatever capacity we are as booksellers. There are a number of things that made this decision very hard, but had to be done, had to be made. One is the atmosphere with book buying today. A lot of people have now a digital option, so they're opting to buy more digital books. Two, the books that we offered our inventory weren't moving. I was not happy with that as much as I tried, and I have tried many times to move the inventory so the authors will be highlighted, promoted. Never really worked out. Also, you know that my personal health challenges and challenges in my personal life in the past 5 years also made it hard for me to concentrate on the bookstore, which sadly wound up as a casualty to all of this. For the time being, this channel will stay open due to past interviews or past programs that the bookstore was featured, and I don't want to take that away from anybody to see our journey. All media related to the bookstore, like our WordPress blog, that will remain open. But the bookstore, regrettably, is gone. And to the authors who submitted their works for us to sell, I thank you so much. Your books will be returned in a timely manner. As soon as I can take care of what needs to be done on my end, I'll make sure that the books that you asked for will come back to you. I never wanted this to end. I was hoping that Chatmon's Books would be something to build on for a long time to come, but unfortunately, didn't quite happen that way. I'm not sad for myself, but there are all the people that, through word of mouth, that tried their best to sell books. And maybe if I lived in another part of the country, that would be supported. That would be something that people would gravitate towards. But this is a rough time for book selling and booksellers in general, for a number of reasons, besides my personal challenges, which I've already mentioned. The book business now is hard. We are dealing with a challenge from digital media, streaming, and people are just not reading books anymore. Let's face it. Of course, the author in me says, I'm going to keep writing books no matter what. But the bookseller in me says, Charles, it's time. I mean, I could move forward with the bookstore. I could say, hey, guess what? It's only a small setback. Get back on our feet and be stronger than ever. But I don't think I'm fooling myself or anyone here or anyone watching this here to knowing that it's time. It's way past time. It started off in the city of Vallejo when there was no bookstore in the city. And every Saturday, in the corner of two intersections, in the farmer's market, sometimes I stood out in the cold, stood out in the heat, selling books. People would approach me and ask, hey, I can buy 100 books on my Kindle, or just citizens, neighbors, have a nice chat, talk with me. an ambitious author or two would approach my tent and we have a nice conversation. And I haven't forgotten those people either. I still remember the young man who approached my table. Say, Charlie, hey, how you doing, guy? Yeah, if you're watching this, you know who you are. But everyone treat me in the North Bay, Northern California, with respect. You're not forgotten. As well as supporters here in Southern California. You're not forgotten either. It's just time. It's just time to say goodbye to, I wouldn't say an experiment, but it was something that I felt I had a passion for and I've always wanted to do. And now I have a chance to do just that and see the results of it. Some dreams are better left untouched. I wish I had a quote from a famous author to say, or a witticism to share with you, but I'll just simply, as I always do, tell each and every one of you these words. Thank you for your support. I appreciate it greatly. Just watch, be good to yourself, and always, in closing, take care.